For the biggest collector meetup we've had here at the Oregon shop. We have Andy as always, we have his metalness as always, and we have Eric from Milwaukee. And I can't remember if Eric's been in any of my videos before. Him and I have met up a couple times, but I don't think we've filmed anything. He helped me with a few projects at 12 Wings back when I was working there. And I met him at his place, and I think we traded some fans or something. And so this is his first time here, and he's going to be learning the ropes as far as all the testing that we do here.
Kaboom.
This is a Hunter original, the newer version with the skeletal motor. Trying to get a close up here. Where's the tag? Let's get the tag.
Tag's on the other side of the motor.
Is there? Nope, that's not the tag. That is the model number, anyways.
That's on the top.
Ah.
There was a date tag that said, I think, 12/03 or 03/12. I'm not sure if that means March of 2012 or December of 2003.
That's a good question. I would think that the year would come later. I'm also trying to get the model number.
Yeah. Sometimes they do crazy things like sometimes they'll put like instead of a month or they'll
I'm
put
just noticing
a week.
it's got a brown down rod. I didn't notice that before. Model 23855A 1 amp. Is there a date on this one by any chance? Intertech.
Huh.
The OEM is listed as Intertech. I've never noticed that before. That sounds like the company from Office Space. So.
Interesting.
Okay. So I believe if your metalness would hit the high switch, it will take us to low with the pull chain. What are we drawing on low with the pull chain, your metalness?
It helps if you turn on the multimeter.
Yeah. Yep. I try to remember to turn it off in between so the battery saves.
That's
Hit bypass. There you go.
Yeah. Oh no, you've got it set to the wrong thing. You have it set to amperage. Yeah, that's amperage DC.
Oh.
You want amperage AC.
Okay.
What are we drawing?
It's.
Well, I'm not drawing anything because we unplugged it.
Oh, did we unplug it?
Yeah, somebody unplugged. And uh-oh. Guys, this is bad, very bad Michael Jackson. Decade box goes in here. That would have been Sparks.
Because
Yeah.
he's bad.
So then where does this thing go?
This thing goes amp.
Yeah.
Okay.
0.35.
Yep.
Yeah. So
0.35.
0.35. That's the downside of everything being outlets is if you accidentally plug something into the wrong place, it'll go kaboom.
That's
Yeah.
why I was going to rebuild it using different plugs on each one.
I thought about doing that, and for being it's primarily me here using it, it just wasn't worth it. Feel free to walk Eric through all of the things.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go on here.
Turn it up to
Medium. What do we got? We got 0.5.
Yeah, I'd let it come up to speed and then measure.
We have a separate segment in the video for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
High.
0.7.
Okay, so it is well under the rated current.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna go back here, and then I have a specific spot where I stand that's 15 feet away from the fan, and I just kind of gauge the airflow from there. I don't see why it's wobbling. The blades look to be in clock. No, there's one that's bent lower than the others. I can see it now.
It's a little bit of a blade height.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
Yep, I see a little bit of a wobble. One of the blades is not
How's
quite.
this airflow going?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It takes a minute. It takes a minute. I don't think it's quite as much as some of the other stuff.
Right.
You can definitely feel something. It's definitely not low enough to be bumped down into the lower category, but it's also not as much as some of the best originals and K55 fans either. There definitely is a notable difference.
I suppose it's a benchmark for. And that tells me is how much the newer one puts off.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, Andy? I trust Andy to be analytical.
Not really, just feeling air. I mean, I think there were different. Could you tell a difference with the Hotel original?
I'd have to look at the video. I feel like the Hotel original moved more air than this one did.
Yeah, and the Hunter literature bears that out. They published a higher CFM rating for the Hotel original, even though I thought they used the same motor.
Yeah, but it's also 4-blade only, and it might have a steeper blade pitch, given those are adapter blades. So, okay,
Yeah.
so hit the high switch, and then we're just going to let it spin down.
Yep. Spin down.
And most of the time we only do one spin down per video, because while a lot of YouTube viewers love seeing spin downs, I have no desire to see it more than once.
Okay, now,
That just seems like one of those odd things. It's like
I think. Do we have reverse on this?
We do have reverse on this. So
yeah,
that's
because
the next
the
thing you
videos
do.
the videos I've
you
taken.
hit the high switch?
Yeah.
No, leave it off, and I'm going to go medium low, and then when it's time, it'll...
Yeah.
Yeah. We got to do reverse.
Yeah, usually when I do a fan video, I'll stop the fan because I don't like you're watching it.
Well, I have found that spin down is actually very useful if I have two fans and I'm trying to troubleshoot one of them, and I'm trying to determine if it's a bearing problem or if it's a rotor problem or a capacitor problem or something else. Spin down can be very useful in comparing two similar fans. If one has a much shorter spin down than that, but they're at similar speeds when operating, then that can be very telling. So I'm glad that I started putting it in my videos, but I definitely don't need to show it every single time. Go ahead and hit the high switch. What do we got on low reverse?
0.34.
So it's a little lower.
Slightly. To do so.
We're not going to keep moving the blender fan.
No.
Okay, so go ahead and hit the high switch, and I'm going to reverse it again, and then you can go ahead and you remember I used to do my trick?
Yeah.
You want to try and do it? You want to see if you can play the game? We try to get it to stop on a dime.
Really?
Yeah. See if you can... Because it's going in reverse, and he's working the speed control and forward. I think he already lost, but he's tried multiple times now. Pretty close there. He cheated by doing it 3 times, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
So go ahead
It's
and.
kind of my first time doing it, so.
Oh, that's your first time playing the
To
decade
stop the
game.
fan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen you do it, but it's,
That's a cool angle.
First
The
try.
dynamic brake.
Yeah.
okay.
That's exactly what it is. Okay,
Okay,
so
so-
hit 1 microfarad.
I can tell if that's starting.
That's not moving.
No,
on.
you're not gonna.
2. Oh, it's starting
Hey,
on 2.
we got it.
2 moments drawn on 2 microfarads.
0.1.
Okay.
So let's go up to 3.
You could let it sit on 2 for a little bit. You know, I like to see the slow speeds. You know that.
I know.
Okay, that's like an aesthetic slow.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
you would
we're
find
at
like okay, the wind's
0.15.
kind of blowing through.
0.15 for this. For
That's
Andre.
Three.
Yeah. And Dan, isn't one of your issues with these, I guess issues, quote unquote, relatively speaking, with these fans that they have a faster factory low than the permanent split capacitor originals?
You know,
Okay.
I feel like that's the case, but when would I have said that? Because this is my first time testing one of these.
Okay, so now we're going to do 4. I'm at 0.2.
See, this is what I would think of as an aesthetic low.
That's also. I mean, there's a variation of aesthetic
then
lows.
Okay, because when it's too slow, it looks like okay, a breeze is moving, and a portable fan
Yeah.
somewhere is making it.
So
turn.
you can, in fact, use this with a 4, 7, 11 control, or probably a 5, 10, 15 control if you want to take us to 5.
5. And
So
we
you
are
could use these on it with a regular capacitor-based wall
at
control.
0.25 on number 5, so yes.
Okay.
And I probably could use my Fasco, the Fasco control that I currently
You could. You want to borrow an original?
Maybe.
What finish? I got all the finishes.
Okay.
I'd buy an antique brass original off of you.
I'm not selling them, but I'll loan them.
Yeah.
You want you know
Yeah,
especially.
you're gonna do one of the permanent loan things like you did with the Fasco Boxman and the Emerson and the Emerson that you
Okay,
that
at
you loaned
6, we're at 0.3.
I'm thinking about that Fasco box fan now. Is that weird enough that it should go in the museum?
Okay.
I'm trying to put more box fans in the
7.
museum.
Okay.
Is that kind of uncommon, or is it?
The biggest thing about
Alright, at 7, we are at 0.35, which is the factory low of this one.
Okay.
So, and now
That's where the
8
wobble kicks in.
Yep.
at 0.39.
Yep. We'll talk about that later.
9, we're at 0.44. 10, 0.47. 16.6. 17.62. 18.63. 19.
So yeah, it didn't hit any
65.
resonant frequencies, so you could use this on a 5, 10, 15 control. Do you know what I mean when I say a 5,
Yeah.
10, 15 control?
the capacitor values for the distinct
Right,
capacitors.
and 9 out of 10 capacitor-based wall controls are 5, 10, 15.
5. That's a 4-speed, right?
4-speed, yes.
Okay, because high is usually just open power.
High is
Yeah.
exactly. High is a
Yeah.
direct short.
No, because I think Casablanca 3-speed uses
Okay,
a
I'm
10
already at
5.
20.
It uses a 10
I'm
8
still at
5
.66.
for speeds.
So I have
All
a
the ones
little-
I've tested have been 5, 10, 15. Maybe they changed
Oh.
them.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's for the Casablanca internal.
Oh!
21.
Is
Okay, I'm
10, 8,
already. Oop. Okay, so 21, I'm at .67. 20, 22, 6.8. 23. Didn't really. Oh,
We're awfully close to high.
yes, we are. 24, I'm at .69.
You know what? I'm gonna skip ahead and see if we're gonna hit something resonant. Yep, we are. We went over. You know what a resonant frequency is?
no, obviously it's not a good thing, but
No.
you've hit a point where the motor is going to start making some funny sounds.
It's not. Well, eventually it would. Not right away. But I don't know about. I don't know it well enough to explain it well. But I know what it is. It's just that the motor is essentially an inductor, and so with the capacitor in the control and the inductor, if electrically they create a certain frequency
Yeah, they'll look
that
like.
causes it to
Oh,
draw
okay.
more and more and more current until one of them burns up.
Yeah. Well, what,
Okay, I'm gonna try 25 just for
well,
grins.
you know how a split phase motor gets
Perfect.
itself going.
Yes.
We are right at still .69. It flopped to .7, so I might see.
What
You're at
capacitor value are we at?
Huh?
What capacitor value are we at?
I'm at 26 and I'm right on the money.
Go to
with-
30.
Go to 30?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going over
30
by
is
1.
over. Okay. So
Okay, actually 28 is the very max because
Okay.
I'm not going
Yeah,
over. I'm right at .7.
Actually, we're flicking very subtly on.
it can be flicking or it can be flapping.
Yeah. Right
So-
now, that's perfect.
Okay. So let's do the solid state next.
Okay.
I'm impatient, so I'm rushing you guys.
Okay, I just start moving it up until it.
All right, you've got motion.
Yep, I'm at point.
0.13.
Yep.
originals
Oh,
are a
installed.
great fan
Oh.
for this
11,
angle right
That's
here.
true.
13.
How long can you hold your hand steady right there is the question.
Indeed.
I just got it started at .13.
0.13.
Yep.
Let's see how. I'm very curious to see how quiet it is with the solid state control. 'Cause
Yeah.
the older originals tend to be noisy. So far, we're silent.
Okay, I'm gonna go up a little ways. Like
I think you should go up a little ways.
I'm at .25, 24, 25.
Okay.
That's a nice low right there.
Yeah.
Hear anything?
Very faint, not enough to complain about.
Yeah. Okay.
A slight
I'm gonna go
Slight
up.
buzzing.
Yeah. It's no more than you might expect most fans to make without a solid
Actually-
state control.
Okay, being a direct drive, okay, I would let it get away with that. But if I was hearing like a Casablanca or a stacked motor make that buzz,
You might. It's happened. That's very faint. I mean,
Okay.
where are we at now?
.35.
Where are we at on the control?
I'm at basically 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So why don't I go straight up here? Basically almost a .5. I'm at .48. So I'm at medium basically. Alright, I'm gonna go to 11 o'clock.
Take it to 11, Nigel.
Yes. The fan goes to 11.
Yeah, it does go to 11. I'm at 10 o'clock, which is .63.
All your fans go to 10, but mine goes to 11.
That's when you need that
I'm gonna
little
go to
extra
high,
push
which
over the
I'm
cliff.
Actually,
Yeah.
Getting .69, so
No,
very,
Okay.
very close.
Okay, let's take it back. Hit the solid state cap switch again, and let's just do a 0 to high. And
Yeah.
this is what I do. Some people
Watch
like
it
to
be-
watch it just go from off to high. I do it because I like to make note if the inrush current is higher than what it draws while it's operating.
When it's constant.
Right.
Kind of like your engine revving
yeah.
till
So,
it catches up
let's
with the tent.
go.
.71.
So it's slightly over. We'll have some fans that like.
Well, you're gonna have over because it's gonna have to try and start the rotor, and you have lock rotor amps. You have a spike. and
Not
it
not
levels
all fans have any sort of spike. Some of them
It's general
it climbs
with
gently.
with motors. There's that spike and it slows and then it ramps down.
You'd be surprised based on what we've tested, although it's entirely possible that in a lot of cases the spike is just too quick
The
for the
spike's
amp
way
meter.
too fast. You would
For
need,
the amp meter to
you
pick
would need
up on.
Okay,
you'd
I'm
see it on a
sitting
scope.
7.1 right
That's
now.
you know what? It's funny is all the I used to have multiple scopes, and I should have not. It would be very cool to include a scope in the test rig. So anyhow, I think we've completed the video here with the original. Anybody else want to say anything about it?
No, I don't.
I'm good.
I'd say about the only thing aside from the fact that it
Of course
looks
he
like
wants to
the
say
original,
something.
looks like the classic ones. It looks, it performs slightly above average.
Oh yeah,
That's about
it's still an above average fan. It's negligibly less in performance than the old originals. Really, the only real downside to these and the old originals is these are less resilient. Performance-wise, honestly, I've had more variation among different old originals, especially the R&M ones, than I have between this and a good shaded pole one. I mean, excuse me, a good permanent split capacitor one. But, yeah. So, what do we say at the end of the video?
Thanks for
Thanks for
watching.
watching.
Okay.